Hey guys, back with another video for my addictive blogging channel. So recently a lot of people are saying that the battery life in the Amazfit Gts 2 Mini has been degraded and the battery life is draining too fast in this watch. So in this video we will see what are the simple steps you can follow to improve the battery life in the Amazfit GTS 2 Mini, and also it will improve the battery life of the Amazfit GTS 2 Mini in the long term. So let's see what are those steps in this video, and as always this video will be a sick video guys, and if you are an enthusiast don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification up, because I will be making more videos like this. So let's start. So Amazfit has recently introduced some new features, and you can see the battery life of the Amazfit GTS 2 Mini from the watch itself. So if you go to the settings and if I show you the battery level, you can see I have charged it 2 days ago and now it is 48%. I am only using this watch moderately enough, not using it all the time. So I have improved the battery life with this some simple steps. So first of all, if you have connected this watch to the Zape app, you have to come to the profile section, and in the profile section you have to go to the watch itself. In the watch you will get this option of health monitoring. So health monitoring is basically the sensors in this watch which will be activated if you have switched on the health monitoring. Get the track of all the health data and the workout related data from the watch. So I will recommend you to do some tweaks here. So first of all the heart rate monitoring should be kept to 30 minutes, and if you are keeping it to manual measurement, any pi which determines the overall health of you will be disabled. So I will recommend you to keep it at 30 minutes. Then if you are keeping it to 30 minutes, you will be able to determine the pi also from this watch, and also the heart rate will be monitored in the interval of 30 minutes, which is great, and it will also improve the battery life of the watch. The second thing which you can do is disable the active heart rate monitoring features and also the sleep monitoring features which are not required at the time to improve the battery life, because if you are activating these features it will continuously monitor your heart, which is not required all the time. If you require it, then the battery life will be impacted. So I will recommend you to disable all these assisted sleep monitoring, sleep breathing, quality monitoring, and auto stress monitoring also. Second thing I will recommend you to do is in the notifications and reminders. So I will recommend you to disable the app alerts of the apps which are not required. So if you are not using any app or don't want to get the alerts from those apps, you can disable them from the manage apps feature. I'm not using that much of Snapchat, so I will disable this one. So whatever apps you are not using that much and you don't want to receive the notification, disable it, because every time a notification comes the watch vibrates and that can also impact the battery life. Third thing I will recommend you to do is make discoverable off in the watch, because this feature is only used if you want to pair the Amazfit GTS 2 Mini with a device. So I will recommend you to disable that. Also this is very important to disable activity heart rate sharing, because we are not using these features right now. So real-time data, this is one of the most battery consuming feature you can say for Amazfit GTS 2 Mini, because what it does is all the time it will be getting the data and syncing with the other third-party apps which are there. So I will recommend you to disable this, because we are not using any third-party apps right now, and this will improve the battery life of the Amazfit GTS 2 Mini. Also in the lab, if you have configured any camera settings, I will recommend you to disable the camera settings. This is used to use this Amazfit GTS 2 Mini as a camera remote, which you can do with the Notify app itself. I have made videos on that. You can configure the Amazfit GTS 2 Mini with the Notify app to take pictures, and you can disable these settings from the Zape app itself. That will also improve the battery life. Also in the vibration mode, you can disable the vibration if you don't want off any of the apps. So if you don't want vibration for standing reminders or incoming SMS, you can disable that, which are not required all the time. That will improve the battery life also. Now let's come to the other features which you can do to improve the battery life. So if you come to the store option, you will be getting a lot of watch faces. So I will recommend you to only use the default watch faces for the Amazfit GTS 2 Mini. So these two are the default watch faces. You can use these two watch faces, which will improve battery life a lot. And I will not recommend you to install any custom watch faces, which are there for Amazfit GTS 2 Mini. So custom watch faces will definitely degrade the battery life, because the custom watch faces are designed by other people and they are a lot heavy on the watch. You will see some of the custom watch faces will slow down the device also. So I will not recommend to use any custom watch face. Also, if you can disable the always on display which is there in the Amazfit GTS 2 Mini. So to disable it, you have to come to settings and then you have to come to screen off watch face, and here in the enabled option you can switch it off. You want to increase the battery life, and enabled in smart mode will also improve the battery life, because whenever you will be wearing the watch, only then the always on display will be displayed, and the other time the always on display will be kept off. So always on display is a big battery killer for this watch. Whenever you are turning on the always on display, within 2 to 3 days the battery life of this watch is getting over. So I will recommend you to turn off always on display as much as possible. Also, what you can do to improve battery life is you can disable 2 more options. So if you come to settings, you will get 2 options of light upon notification and lit upon wrist lift. So this option, what it does is it will show the time whenever you will be lifting the watch like this. So I will recommend you to turn it off because it hampers the battery life. Also, in the light upon notification, if you can switch it off and make the vibration turned on for this watch, so that every time you will receive a notification, you will know that you have received via the vibration of this watch. So turn on the vibration and switch off this light upon notification. That will improve the battery life a lot. Also, what you can do is charge the watch for a specific amount of time. Like if the watch battery percentage is 10%, I will recommend you to charge the watch to 90% and then take out from the charger, and whenever it will be again 10%, I will recommend you to charge to 90%. What it does, it will improve the battery cycle of the watch and will not overcharge the watch, because these are lithium ion batteries and the battery life of any device gets hampered whenever it is overcharged, and over the 90% is not recommended for any lithium battery to be charged. So this simple thing will improve the battery life and the battery cycle of the Amazfit GTS 2 Mini, and it will help Amazfit GTS 2 Mini battery to be used for a longer period of time. Also, last but not the least, you can disable the Alexa in this watch. So Alexa is not required all the time, and you can obviously disable the Alexa from the watch by not authorizing it. So whenever you are not using Alexa, you can disable it. Also, last but not the least, I will recommend you to use a watch face which is a black color watch face. So these 2 watch face are a lot important for the Amazfit GTS 2 Mini, because it conserves battery, because most of the elements here are black, and in the AMOLED screen this black displays, what it does, it doesn't light up the pixels in the watch, which really saves the battery in any AMOLED display. So any type of black color watch face will definitely save the battery on this Amazfit GTS 2 Mini better than the other watch faces which are brightly colored and really resource heavy in the Amazfit GTS 2 Mini. So these are the small things you can do to improve the battery life in this Amazfit GTS 2 Mini, and definitely if you follow these steps, it will also improve the battery life of this watch in the long run. So that's it guys, I hope you have liked this video. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification up, because I will be making more videos like this. So thank you guys, have a great day. Thank you.